Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Dur-Red. This is their part number BG. Stands for bulb gasket. Sold per foot. This happens to be a roll from stock. It happens to be what about 30 feet looks like, actually. I have a small piece of it here for us to review. And this video is really going to serve primarily as visual and dimensional evidence of the gasket, or the BG is the part number they call this. Got this flap down here. That's where you're going to secure it to the underside of the lid. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's take some basic dimensional properties of the item. Overall height appears to be just heavy on 1 inch, maybe 1 1/16. Overall width appears to be about 3/4 inch. Okay, and then of course the length is sold per foot. Weighs about 0.06 pound per foot, and common size might be 12 feet, 16 feet, whatever size you're dealing with. A 36 by 30, a 72 by 36. You'll add all that up. I'd probably add an extra foot or two just to be safe, and there you go. There are different shapes and types of gasket that are used on different manufacturers' units. I've not seen any two that use the same profile of gasket. This appears to be a closed cell neoprene. Actually, feels a bit more like a thermoplastic. Yeah, it's probably a closed cell neoprene would be my guess. And the point of this is to simply show you what the Dur-Red bulb gasket looks like. Now, let's switch to the screen view and we'll talk about what it looks like. I've got some photographs, but first, the bulb gasket attaches with screws. That's how this is held in place. Other manufacturers' gasketing will have self-adhesive. I like the Dur-Red idea because they hold it in with fasteners. On your existing roof hatch, there's a metal angle channel underneath the lid that's part of the interior liner. To install, remove the existing screws and replace the gasket and reuse the same screws. That's how they want you to do that. Let's switch to the screen view now and let's take a closer look at some supporting information. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Here is the manufacturer's page within our site, and from here you'll be able to review not only all of the Dur-Red products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation, but also a link to the manufacturer's website as seen here. There's also a technical drawing master index here, and these are simply documents that are pulled off of the manufacturer's website, giving cross-section details of their different products. Now, as I scroll through, I do see where they call this material, and perhaps it is. They've got a continuous perimeter bulb vinyl gasket, so perhaps it's vinyl. It's pixelated when we get too close to it, but perhaps it's just simply made of vinyl. Admittedly, it feels a bit too stiff and rigid to be neoprene. I didn't think that they would end up using vinyl for this. Well, no, they do have a neoprene gasket here as well. I'm going to stick with neoprene on this one. So the question becomes how do you know which is the correct unit to use? Well, email us photographs of the lid, let us know the size, the width, and then the depth, and then what it's made of. And we'll work with the factory to determine which is the proper gasket for your application. We can clearly see that they have a different profile here as well. Okay. Now, images of what this gasket looks like. Just different profiles showing it in both orientations. There you go. Priced and sold per foot. Now, let's wrap up this video on camera. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. And I suppose the best use or purpose of this video is to determine, using this visual representation, whether or not this is what you're replacing. It's possible that it's not. By all means, email us photographs of the existing unit that you have, the lid, the size, as I had said earlier, what it's made of, is it steel or aluminum or something else. And then also an image of the gasket if possible. The goal is to determine who the manufacturer of the item is, or was, and then make the best possible choice when it comes to replacement gasketing. If you have any questions on the Dured, this is their part number BG, which stands for bulb gasket, or any other Dured product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.